Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm in the cab of the Zaxis 95, a brand new medium-sized excavator from Hitachi here in the Northeast. Today I'm joined by Nori, who's going to tell me all about this machine, and as you can see, it's got a very nice cab. In fact, I don't really want to get out of it, but I'm going to have to talk a little bit more about the machine. But as we're inside here now, you can see how spacious it is, and you can see the visibility I've got all around me. But enough for me, let's go and talk to Nori, who knows all about this machine. Come on. So I'm here with Nori now, and Nori, thank you for flying over here to the Northeast to meet me here with this machine. You're the product expert for this range and some of the other Hitachi machines in it. This is a new machine that is really ideal for the UK market, isn't it? Because of its class and its size and its capability. I've just sat in the cab. It's nice in there, isn't it? Tell me a bit about what you've been doing inside.
Thank you, Peter. As you already tried it in the cab, so first we focus on the operator's comfort for the best. And as you can see, the wide view and more control over the joysticks and jog dial keypad. Those are the new features. Yeah.
Right, and the other thing is that there's an air suspension seat in there, and I couldn't turn it on, folks, in this environment, but air conditioning. Very important in a machine like this that's going to be working long hours. But tell me a little bit about the fact that you've got that new touch screen in there as well, and the capabilities that that delivers for the operator.
Correct. We are taking from the same system as our mid-size bigger excavators.
Yep.
So which can also do the air conditioning, Bluetooth, every function that all into the display. So you can actually touchpad through the jog dial. You can control every motion of the machine.
And so it's really important when you're setting the machine up for doing the different tasks and jobs. And of course, we'll talk about the front end at the end of this video, folks, but it's really important, the capabilities of this machine. So come on, let's go and have a little look around the rest of the machine here. The 85 is what people would have been used to seeing in the UK in this sort of range. The 95, it actually looks different. It feels like it's a bit lower, and also that cab has changed, but so has the actual rear of the machine here. Talk to me first about this section we're seeing here with the access for maintenance and the batteries.
Okay, so talking about the battery maintenance, before we had a little dent in the battery compartment, so therefore we can now slide it out the battery so easily. Yep. So less problem for the operators or maintenance people.
And also, you know, you've got protection there for the radiator, but we've all got that easy access as well. That is really about everything coming down to ground level. I mean, it really is accessible here where we're looking straight from the tracks. But as I come round here, we have a big counterweight, solid counterweight on the back of this machine. And I didn't expect it to be this big, but there's a reason for that, isn't there? Tell me about it.
Yes, this time we are upgrading our machine to 8 to 9 ton.
Right.
So therefore we have to bring the machine heavier and also stable in the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore we actually brought the heavy counterweight, which is actually interchangeable with the USB and US type. So once you have this, you can bolt on for both machines. That's quite handy counterweight.
And also, you know, when we look at the fact that we've actually, again, got solid pieces of metal here as we're looking into the main part of the machine and the engine. Tell me about the, obviously, stage 5, but tell me about the capabilities of the engine that we've got inside this machine.
Yes, engine has been increased up to the 50.4 kilowatt hour output, and then we can actually work more, harder, and at the same time, we increase the weight. So therefore, as you say, it's fittable with the tiltrotators, and also heavier attachment to increase more versatility of the machine itself.
So it really is becoming a big workhorse that is going to outdo its class size. Folks, we couldn't talk about a machine without talking about the maintenance elements of it. And here we've got the filters and things like that.
One of our other main features of this machine is to increase the maintenance ability.
Yep.
So therefore we have all the daily maintenance checkup into one compartment.
Yep.
So the people can save the time, rather opening up every panel. You can do the daily maintenance here, that's it. So we also have made a layout of the filters so that the people can easily change and maintain. So that's the main focus of our improvement.
There is one section I'd like to point out for you though, folks, right next to where you open the front door is where you fill up the screen wash. Genius moment, I thought that was, because you can see how low it is when you're getting into the cab, and that means you're safer when you can actually clean the windscreens in the first place. Whoa, what is going on inside here? But this is where people that are familiar with the Hitachi brand will understand, you know, some of the uses of the components in here. So tell me a little bit about what we've carried over and why.
Yeah, actually we changed the layout of the machine, control valve, and also the oil tank. It's completely renewed from the 85. So what we did is we put the control valve in a vertical way, which is also accessible in case of maintenance necessary.
Right.
So this is very much focused on the maintenance. So again, going back to the TCO, quicker service, runtime is continuous, so we can actually maintain the longer working time.
But folks, it's enough about the rear end of the machine. Let's go and see some of the other elements at the front end. One of the things we are now seeing a lot more of in the UK is a blade in front of the machine. You know, it's becoming very, very popular because owner-operators, for example, on this machine that are looking in the house building sector want to be able to do everything themselves. And also we see rubber tracks here as well, and I'm assuming there's a metal track version that you can do. Tell me a little bit about both of those areas.
Yes, for the braid, we also increase the thickness of the plate, so therefore it's more rigid and it's more durable.
Yep.
And also what we call the D-frame surrounding the machine base, we also increase the thickness of the base, so therefore it's more durable and rigid. And in talking about the shoe, same as 85, we can offer the steel shoe and rubber shoe, and also the pad shoe. So 3 types are available from the Hitachi, yes.
And you can really see now, folks, from the front here, the level of visibility. It's like complete glass here, virtually down to see the blade and everything. So when we're looking at the cab, lots of space in there, but lots of visibility. But folks, if you're going to, for example, be an owner-operator working in a house building sector, which is to be ideal for, you actually want to get the most out of the machine in all hours, not just the summertime we're here now, but also winter. So lighting has been changed, hasn't it, from what we'd see on the 85. This is a new lighting setup. Tell me why and what it does.
Yes, we also relocate the light for the standard light to make a more wider range of the illumination. So by relocating the light on the boom right and also the top cap. Then plus we can also allocate the 3 more lights to enhance the best illumination of the light.
So really good for job site visibility and like throwing that light out to a wider space. And of course, folks, this is an excavator, so we're going to have to talk about the business end. So come on, join me up the front here. So this is obviously the reason why this machine is built in the first place. First of all, before we talk about this, the front end, let's talk about the boom, because obviously we've got 2 units here. What are the boom options for people with the range?
Okay, so this US type will come with the mono boom. And then our next USB type will come with a mono and 2-piece boom available.
The business end here, it's all about productivity, it's all about breakout forces, and it's all about capability of the machine that people are going to upgrade to with this machine. Tell me a little bit about those things that matter for businesses.
Yes, we're increasing the model size, therefore people expect the better performance. So therefore we increase the engine output as well as the pump torque. So therefore we can now manage the better breakout force both for arm and bucket. So we also try the machine. It's definitely better performance when it comes to the digging with the combination of the arm and the bucket. This is well known for the Hitachi machine.
And also the fact is we've now talked about that counterweight on there, we've now talked about the capability of the bigger engine, because really this is a size class, particularly in the UK, where you're going to want to put a tilt rotator on here and you're going to want to actually have machine control as well with that. So that's really offering people a choice of how they make this into an even more important workhorse, isn't it?
Indeed. Actually, we also checked with the competition's machine. Actually, this machine has performed the best in the stability, best in the hydraulic performance. So far we tested,
Yeah.
So definitely it's something to go with the tilt rotator for sure.
Yeah.
And something heavier attachment to increase the versatility of the machine.
And of course, a tilt rotator wouldn't be as productive without 3D machine control, folks. And the Hitachi team have also got their Hitachi Connected Technology team here that can actually put that on and calibrate everything as well. So what's really exciting about this for me is it's a new machine. It's the first time I've been introduced to this range. But folks, you're going to be able to see this for yourself and have a go, because it's going to be at the Hitachi Dig Day on the 29th and 30th of September, and that's the really important test, isn't it?
Yes.
Getting people in the seat and seeing what they think.
Yes. I want more people to feel the difference.
Yep.
Because there's so many more difference that you can find from this machine. So please get on it, feel it. That's our message.
Fantastic. And okay, of course, don't forget, folks, we've just walked around the 95, but there's a 95 USB in the range as well, and there's more details of that you can find on the website. Great to meet you.
Thank you, Peter.
Congratulations on the big build of the new machine. And don't forget, we'll see this very soon on site, folks, ready to go right now. And of course, folks, I couldn't miss the fact to come back to this and show you just how easy it is to fill up the screen wash. Really important when you're going to get into the muddy sites of the UK. I'm not going to pour it in because I don't want to spill anything on this new machine, but come and have a look at it, come to the Dig Day, and come and talk to the Hitachi team to see if you can get in the seat.